If you are looking to grow some seedlings on a shelf, this light is for you. Welcome to the Hippie Geeks. Let's take a look at the Spider Farmer SF600 vegetable grow light and the surprising way I am probably going to end up using it. This is one of the more interesting Spider Farmer lights that I have unboxed, as I have never checked out one of their garden grow lights before. These are designed to be used over shelves and in smaller grow spaces for folks that want to do some seedling starts to get their garden going, or grow some greens indoor in the winter. As always, the light was packaged really well, and it arrived with no damage. Inside the box is the light itself, the instruction manual, the power cord and power brick, and finally the hanging hardware. You will need to use this specific hardware to hang this one, but we will look at that more in a minute. The light itself is very lightweight, and unlike the other grow lights we have looked at from Spider Farmer, there is no built-in driver with this light. That is why it comes with the external power brick that will be what produces the 75 or so watts that this light is going to need to function. Once it is all out of the box, it is time to hook the hanging hardware onto the light, and to do that you just take the silver end and screw it directly into the posts that are on each end of the light. You then just need to loop the wire back through the cinch that is on there as well to make a loop, adjust that loop to whatever height or size you want, and then tighten the screw down to lock it in place. It is a pretty elegant solution, and while I would have personally preferred to have a different way of hooking on a ratcheting hanger, this will work just fine, especially with how little this light weighs. On one side you can see the Spider Farmer logo, and above that they have the specifications, which shows that 75 watts of electrical pull that I was talking about earlier. You can also see that hanging hardware that I had set up and how I have it pulled in pretty close to the light. Flipping the SF600 over, you can see the 4 rows of OSRAM LEDs, and the light has a total of 384 LEDs, or 96 per row. You can also see the power plug on the right side there, and that is where you will put the cord that comes from the power brick when you are ready to get this turned on. Here is where I was going to initially set up this light to grow some more seedlings, and you can see that I have it at just about 12 inches above the plywood. At this height, with no reflective mylar, I am getting anywhere from 250 to 300 par across the entire 4 foot wide by 1 foot deep shelf, which is perfect for seedlings or greens. I could increase those numbers by stretching a reflective material across the back of the light, but something else happened and I actually needed to use this in a different spot. A couple of weeks ago, it became an emergency for us to set up a washer and dryer, and the only place that I was able to put it that was remotely out of the weather was here on the porch of the studio, and I needed to be able to use them at night, as it is incredibly dark down here when there is no moon out. That is where the SF600 came in clutch, as I already had it, and so I hung it under the peak of the roof at about 12 feet over the porch, and let me tell you, this thing pumps out more than enough light to do the laundry down here, and in fact, it lights up the entire section of meadow that is in front of the studio. While this is not the use that I had in mind for this light, that is the thing that I love about grow lights. They are just so damn versatile when it comes to using them around the homestead. From growing seedlings, adding extra light to a video shoot, or making sure that I can do laundry in the dark, these things just keep surprising me with how versatile they are. If you want to check out the SF600 or any other Spider Farmer gear for yourself, make sure to click on the links to their website in the video description down below and use the discount code GEEKS at checkout to get 8% off your entire order.